Hello, how's it going, everyone? Back again for another episode, and let me get some of this iron turned into steel ingots so I can make another pickaxe and then continue with the work. I've been removing these floors here. That's what I've been doing. Oh, look, more iron. Is there more than this? No, seems like not. That's been my work since the ending of the last episode. I have done not that much. There is still majority of the hallways have to get their floors removed. Yeah. But I estimate that it shouldn't take more than like 5 minutes. That'd be my guess. I left those steel ingots smelting in there. Yeah, they can just do their thing. If yeah, I'll just come back and collect. Actually, I may. Do I have to? Do I have to collect them? Might as well, actually. But I have to wait. Well, let's wait. It's not often that I actually just sit around and wait for the smelting to finish. But this is one of those times. Thankfully, it doesn't take too long. Couple more and that will be done. There. Wow, I have almost half a stack of steel. This is a bit crazy. I mean, just a couple floors ago, I found my first lumps of iron, and now I'm sitting at an in excess of like 40 steel ingots or so. Soon enough, at this rate, I'll be saving up to a full stack of that thing. And actually, while digging this, I see that yeah, I do have some inefficiencies here and there. And what I mean is that I shouldn't need to really dig what's underneath me. So at least that I should try to avoid doing. So let's say there was an iron block right here under me. I do not have to dig it out because on the next floor I'll be doing that either way, because it's going to be, I'm going to have to remove it. All I have to do is really dig this, so this side of the wall, like both sides, I guess. But here and here I can leave it for the next floor and save some time, I assume, because if I dig those blocks right now, then I fill them in. Yeah, then I fill them in with cobblestone, so there isn't a hole left in them. But yeah, I can just avoid doing that, except for for these ones. Yep. Everything to the side should be removed, I believe. So all the stuff that is here on the wall, on this or that wall, I should remove, but everything underneath me can wait until the next floor comes up. Well, that's good. I should be saving some time for sure. Maybe only a couple of seconds, but still, it's tidier that way, maybe. And also feels better because then once I move on to the next floor, it's going to be unspoiled in terms of, yeah, the amount of iron. Like all these iron blocks right here would otherwise be already removed, already collected, but now they are saved for the next floor. And I guess it will give an impression of having more than it would have previously been. So yes, let's start installing the glass slabs. I'll start with the both ends of the hallways, so these two ends right here, and this might as well. Oh, I have to remove this because, yeah, this is one. This floor is a bit different. I had to make an entrance a bit offset to the usual place. So here it's going to be cobblestone. Yep. Great stuff. So one end is done. Now on to the next one. Have to remember that I have... Oh, I left a block of tin here. Not a big deal, but yeah. Have to remember that I have sandstone option to gather some sandstone if I want to, if I need to. Got to remember that. Oh, and also remember that I have to deal with the double placed glass slabs as usual. Quickly running out of those slabs though. Wonder how long it will last me for. Let's see. Since I can now remove the slabs with my hands, I won't be needing a pickaxe recipe. I won't be using a pickaxe. That's very good. Very convenient. It's nice that it's been changed from the earlier versions where a glass slab had different properties to the what was it? To the glass block, yeah. And even if I've changed my mouse, actually I still double place these glass slabs. That means it wasn't only the fault of the mouse itself double clicking that I've been placing more blocks than necessary. I guess it's just what happens when if my movement speed was maybe faster, then maybe that would help. But even then, I'm not sure. Sometimes it just, yeah, like some of these slabs, they get placed at the bottom and then they update at some point, like after half a second, and then they fix their position at the top of the block. And that is enough, I suppose, to ruin the placement of the next block. I assume that's what happens. I don't know why it happens like that, but yeah, let me check. So I'm placing, everything is fine, and then one of the blocks decides to just get placed at the bottom instead of the top. Maybe I'm placing it improperly. That's possible. It's difficult to see what exactly is the problem when it's moving so fast. And if I'm not moving fast, then I guess I cannot replicate the problem exactly. Yeah, seems like this is clean hallway. except for just a single block of except for only a single slab misplaced. Very nice. That rarely happens actually. Even this might be quite successful. So far, just one. Yeah, and that's just a single block, double placed. I had I had a feeling that I should have removed it before moving on, but I thought, oh, I'll have to probably remove more than just one, so might as well leave it for later. Okay, I removed this one though. Let's see if I'll double place more blocks than that. Yeah, seems like. But actually, it may be worth it to just, if I misplace a block, just stop and remove it. Now it's more convenient since previously I had to like switch to my pickaxe and then switch back to the glass blocks, and it wasn't exactly very convenient. But now I can just, yeah, stick with the same block. No worries there. Very nice. So far so good. Still got roughly 2 stacks of glass slab and only 3 more hallways to go. I think that might be just enough, so I don't need to go and smelt more sand into glass. That will be interesting to see. Is it going to be enough or not? Right now I'm sitting at about stack and a half. Let me get those tin blocks as well, since they're here on the side of the wall. Now, onto my last couple stacks of glass slab. This will be fun to see. I have a feeling it will be enough, but just barely. Just barely. Let's see. Oh, come on. Wow, that's kind of difficult to... The glass slabs don't want to cooperate too much. Okay. Well, this won't be that close, but I'll probably be at like 60 slabs left after this is done. And considering I had, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 stacks of glass slab or so, that's not a lot. Yeah, that's half a stack. Let's do a quick check if everything looks good. Oh yeah, that looks good. And also, fill this in. Didn't need to actually dig for any sandstone, so I'm simply filling that empty space where I dug a couple of blocks there to mark the spot where the sandstone is. Wasn't necessary in the end, so that's good. The tree hasn't grown. It might be that there isn't enough space for it. I wouldn't be surprised, but also possibly it needs sunlight. Like a dim torchlight is just not enough. A dimly lit room lit with a couple of torches just isn't the best. Nice. Copper is really piling up, I guess. So that's fantastic to see, and I'll probably not even need to use it for anything except decorative purposes, at least so far, because look, I have plenty of steel to work with. Right. So this was floor 33. I'll be starting with the next floor. Kinda want to go for another one. Really happy with just digging with these steel tools. Everything just goes so much faster. But I also want to stay right here for a while and see maybe the tree will grow. Oh, and also, let me fix this thing. I've had a suggestion that I should place the door like this. Yes, wow, it actually works exactly as that person said, so thank you very much. Look at that. And looks beautiful as well. Wow, looking good. How about a torch as well on top of it? Yeah, very nice. Very nice. The only problem with this is that it might get a bit tedious to constantly have to extend the water elevator, because as soon as I as soon as I deepen this what's it called, the dungeon, I have to also extend the water elevator to reach the bottom of it. Otherwise, I'm going to arrive in the middle of the dungeon or something like that. my 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 water elevator would go only till like certain part of the dungeon, but not the bottom. And finding myself in the middle of the dungeon, and instead of at the bottom after using the elevator is, yeah, probably not ideal. Just look at how many blocks of iron there is. Okay, maybe not that much. Yeah, okay. But I've just found a couple here. Let's see. Want to make sure that this time everything is properly constructed, I guess. I want to see if I'm digging right next to the boundary where the staircase loops to the other side. So I have to dig up till here, and I can see that I did. Yeah, so that's good. That's really good. Exactly what I wanted. Nice. Let's keep going then. And maybe even give this tree a couple more torches. Also, some more space. Let's imagine, for example, or like maybe I have a theory that this was just too small of a space for the tree to grow, and possibly even too, like, not enough light, maybe. Yep. And if that's not enough space and light, then I think having doing any sort of growing underground would be too much work, because I've just given it like a really large space, and also plenty of light in terms of what I can do with torches only. If that's not enough, then yeah, for every tree it would be maybe too much work. But I also don't really have to have too much wood in here I only need to craft a couple stacks of sticks, and that's... Whoa! Oh, I've just dug into this, into my uh, soon to be next floor. Uh-oh. Guess I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, now it's done, and there was a lot of iron there. I'll continue this on the next episode, but for today that's enough.